Hello everyone. Welcome to today's exclusive webinar from Chaos to Control, Mastering Engineering Data Management at Solvex PDM. We are happy to have you all here. Thank you for joining us. In the fast-paced world of engineering and product development, managing growing volumes of design data has become one of the most critical and often overlooked challenges. Manual processes, version confusions, lost files, and collaboration delays can seriously affect productivity and time to market. That's where Solvex PDM comes in. The powerful tool helps engineering team organize, secure, and collaborate on design data, enabling you to move from a state of chaos to complete control. We hope the session helped you with the knowledge to optimize your data management strategy and enhance your engineering productivity. Now it's my absolute pleasure to introduce our speaker for today, Mr. Ram, technical manager from Syntec. He is an expert in engineering data management and CAD solution with extensive experience helping teams implement and scale PDM systems effectively. I'm giving to Mr. Ram. The floor is yours, Ram. Thank you.
Good evening all. Let me start with my presentation. As you all are aware, this webinar is purely based on data management tool called SolidWorks PDM. So hope everybody knows about data management. So data management is nothing but organize, secure, and control your engineering data using a software called SolidWorks PDM. So the main functionality of SolidWorks PDM is you can collaborate your engineering data, and of course you can have a control on your engineering data. So say for example, if a company is having no data management solution, how they are managing their engineering data and what are all the challenges they may face without a data management. So these are all the list. So files not accessible when engineer is on leave or resigns. Say for example, every engineers will have their very own folder structure. So the projects will be definitely on any one of their folder. But if they are in leave or they resigns, means we cannot find their file from their PC itself. We need to have a call with him so that we can get the direction to get the files from his computer or PC. And searching of files of an old project. Of course, in Windows Explorer, we can do searching, but that search is very slower than ever. Getting a data faster in Windows Explorer is a tedious task to anyone. And of course, there will be a approval from the organization. Say for example, engineer will do the design and he will take a print of the drawing and he will get back to his manager table. He kept that drawing on the table. This time he will take the drawing and review and give the feedback with the sign and date. Later it will produce to production. This is the general approval process in every company they are following. That kind of approval process is actually tedious. That will improve the paperwork and the paper quantity of a company. Say for example, in an ISO audit, if they are asking for a particular drawing file, you want to get it from a bunch of file, means it's a very tedious task to do it. And single project, multiple engineers will work. So many companies are doing this activity. On a server, their entire project files. From there, every engineer will have access for the particular network location, share the location. From there, they will get the files and work. So this is the actual scenario how they are collaborating as on date, but which is actually not recommended. These kind of practices will give you a corruption of design files or not saving on a particular time. Worked data will not be saved on the server. Data loss actually. These kind of activities will be happen. These kind of things will be happen if you are not having a dedicated data management software, else you are using network sharing location. Of course, for file sharing, instead of network sharing, they will use pen drives, hard disks. So these kind of activities will give a duplication of project files. So a single project file will be on hard disk, pen drive, and emails and all. These are all the duplication areas for a project. So as I said, since because of this file duplication, any new employee joining on a company, he may take up a wrong project version, which will give a huge loss on production. So file duplication will tend you to a situation on producing a wrong project or wrong drawing. And as I already told, different engineers will working with their very own folder structure. So everybody will have their very own folder structure. There will be no common folder structure will be followed by engineer, which is actually impacting us to get the data if they are on leave or resigns. Whereas SolidWorks PDM will give you the solutions to the challenges we have discussed. So SolidWorks PDM is the best product data management tool for SolidWorks users. Not only for SolidWorks users, we can use SolidWorks PDM for Autodesk Inventor, AutoCAD, and for non-CAD data management also we can use SolidWorks PDM. Okay, so which is SolidWorks PDM to manage their engineering data, where that practice will improve their throughput and promote design reuse. Actually, the reuse of design is getting your project files from SolidWorks PDM is very easier. That is what I mentioned here. So as I said, in addition to SolidWorks, SolidWorks PDM also supports CAD and non-CAD packages for multi-CAD environment. Multi-CAD, what I'm mentioning is, it is supporting for AutoCAD, Inventor, Creo, and SolidEdge also. As well as for non-CAD data, it is supporting for Word, Excel, PDF, images like TIFF, JPEG, PDF, and any other Windows application. So this is the actual benefit of SolidWorks PDM. Let us get more into SolidWorks PDM. So this is the actual capability of SolidWorks PDM. First thing is granular security, powerful search tools, replication, flexible workflow, data connectivity, scalable solution, and for productivity curve. So granular security, first point. As I told, SolidWorks PDM is a data management software. It is purely based on username and password. So without username and password, one cannot have access to SolidWorks PDM. So let me give you a live session also. So this is what SolidWorks PDM looks like. So the blueberry icon is the symbol of SolidWorks PDM. Local is called as vault name. As I told, SolidWorks PDM is like a vault. So only the secured person or authorized persons can access the data from SolidWorks PDM vault. So for this particular vault, I mentioned the name as local. So if I want to access this vault, I need to give my login. So I'm the admin for this vault. So I can give my password so that I'm able to log in into PDM. So without username and password, we cannot access the SolidWorks PDM. This is the first thing as a granular security SolidWorks PDM provides. So what are the data, confidential data you are having for your project related things that can be kept here within the SolidWorks PDM, so that only authorized persons can access your data. This is the first thing. Next thing is powerful search tools. So SolidWorks PDM is powered with the SQL in the background. So all the data and the inputs you are giving to SolidWorks PDM will be saved or located on a SQL server in the background. Since SQL server is in the background, the search capability is more faster than ever. So this is the user interface of SolidWorks PDM. So from here you are able to have your searching. So these kind of search is more faster than general Windows search. As a SolidWorks PDM also provides multiple factors or filters you can use for getting data from the database. So these are the options within the SolidWorks to get your data using the search tool. Okay, so this is the powerful search tool incorporated with the SolidWorks PDM. Actually, it is working only because of SolidWorks SQL Server as the powered by SQL. PDM is having this capability. The next thing is replication. Replication is nothing but if it's having multiple location means you can have a server in a location and B server in a B location. A and B servers can be communicated at a particular time of every day. That kind of replication can be done within SolidWorks PDM. Then coming to SolidWorks workflow. So workflow is nothing but, as I told, every company will have a approval process. That approval process is purely based on paperwork. That paperwork can be avoided using this flexible workflow and data connectivity. You can have your SolidWorks part assembly drawings within SolidWorks PDM. That reference connectivity will be available inbuilt with SolidWorks PDM. That and all will be taken care of SolidWorks PDM. And it is scalable solution. It is generally comes up with the minimum uses of 5 users bundle. In future, if you are enlarging your users, means you can add 1 or 2 PDM licenses. So it is scalable solution only. And short productivity curve, because it is incorporated with the Windows Explorer only. As I told, this very easy user interface, only these 5 options is new to you, and these 5 options is new to you. This very familiar for every user. One person can learn SolidWorks PDM and can start working on SolidWorks PDM within a day. 1 day of training is more than enough to understand the SolidWorks PDM, since it is generally incorporated with the Windows Explorer. So coming to next slides. So as I told, SolidWorks PDM is very familiar with Windows. We are actually sharing the Windows Explorer screen for SolidWorks PDM. So it is 100% sharp productivity curve. So your work is very fast and familiar than having any other data management software. So yeah, user interface you already know, because Windows is you already know. Within Windows only we are integrating PDM. So only the 5 new points you have to learn, which is actually easy. And organize your way. As I am showing here, for your every users, I can able to have a proper folder structure for everybody as a common thing. No one can create new folders. No one can delete the folders. Everybody should maintain the folders available within the PDM. So for the first challenge, if there is a user resigns or on leave, you are able to get your data without have a call with your designer. You can directly log in into PDM and go to particular project 2008 or 2009. From there, you can able to get your data. So this is the second thing. And third thing is, as I told, build as extension of Windows Explorer. Low training is required. Configurable. This Windows Explorer also can be configured based on your requirement. Then granular security. Not only on login to PDM, we are also having folder-wise permission, state-wise permission, and particular user-wise permissions also we are able to provide. So these kind of permissions we are able to incorporate means a granular security is being provided to your design data. That is what we are trying to say. So products intellectual property, user login names and passwords are maintained. Active Directory integration is available. Access controls for files from folders. So if you want to have a particular files to not be used by anybody, means that can be done within the SolidWorks PDM. If you are putting a particular A file or very confidential file on a folder called security or secret, that secret folder will not be accessed by any of your PDM users except you. That kind of permissions can be provided within your SolidWorks PDM. And also you are able to have your bill of materials within SolidWorks PDM. So this is the project one. Say for example, I'm showcasing here. So these are all the files I'm already having. Within the bill of materials available within SolidWorks PDM, you are able to have a look of your design bill of material within the SolidWorks PDM. So every login and logout and every activity you are doing against a file is being recorded in the history tab. So at any point of time, at any time in the future, you are able to have access to history. What are all the things have done on this particular file so far? So who did this? What, that kind of things we are able to check. So say for example, this is a particular file. I'm checking the history of the file. So this is the actual history. This file is created on this particular vault on May 7, 2025, 1624 or like 4:30. So this history option is available within SolidWorks PDM. which will give you the entire record for your audit purpose also. So as I told, powerful search tools is available. Since SQL is in the background, the search is more faster than ever. So this data, this kind of searching data will give you a drastic relief on your ISO audit time. So then develop your designs within SolidWorks PDM. So we are having a version control within SolidWorks PDM. Say for example, this is the first version of this RIM. This is second version. This is third version. At any point of time, you are able to get the first version of your file from this version tab. So this version tab will give you the access to create multiple versions for single file. So this is single file. This particular PM 009796 file can have 1000 versions also. So you can't, you don't need to create or duplicate files for 1000 times. On particular single file, you are able to create 1000 versions with the help of SolidWorks PDM. At any point of time, you are able to retrieve the version number 50. Even you are having 1000 versions, you are able to get the version number 50 at any point of time. So this kind of confidence on the design is completely provided by the SolidWorks PDM. Next, design knowledge. As I told, for design knowledge, you are able to access your bill of material, assembly's bill of material from the option called bill of material. It is this bill of materials is computer generated. PDM is automatically getting the references of the child part and the sub assemblies with the top level assembly and showcase here. From here, you are able to export this bill of material as a CSV file or Excel file to your further processing. So as I told, we are supporting for replication. During my SolidWorks PDM implementation, I can able to implement the replication for your current requirement. Then better approvals. So these are the things we have seen so far. A better user interface, organize your structure, folder structure, develop your designs with the confidence of version control, find your information with the help of search tool with the powered by SQL, and further thing is better approvals. As I'm showing here, you are able to have your customized approval process within SolidWorks PDM. That customization should be done as a separate thing that will not be included in the SolidWorks PDM license cost. We will have a documentation for your requirements after the mutual approval of your management and my management. I will do implementation on your PDM server. During that implementation, I can customize the approval process what you need. As I'm showing here, the first initiation of the process is initiated. Once the initiated stage is completed, it is pushed to the initial review. Once the initial review is done, it will be released to production. If there is any ECN or ECR process to be followed, that release document can be reiterated to the initiated stage. And if there is no approval needed for particular project, it is approved by MD itself, means from initiated, you can directly push the data into release state. This is the sample thing. It is completely customizable. Based on your requirement, I can able to customize. So data connectivity, as I told, default functionality references are being managed by PDM, and these kind of bill of material data can be exported to your ERP at a as a XML format. We are having a export rule. That rule will automatically create a .xml file on a particular folder on proper timing interval. From that location, your ERP can be have a handshake with our PDM. From that XML, you can have your further proceeding with your ERP. So this kind of data connectivity can be done with SolidWorks PDM. So you can export your data as a Excel and XML and ASCII text format for your ERP integration purpose. And it is not a just like that process. We need to have a multiple configuration for this particular data connectivity, like your XML export. And scalable solution. So built-in industry standard databases are available. SQL powered by SQL, and 1 to 1000 or many global uses can be incorporated with your SolidWorks PDM using my replication logic. and you can have your license expansion based on your project requirement also, and it is 100% customizable. So finally, these are all the advantages of PDM that I have told so far. Only authorized persons can access the file. You have a clean folder structure to maintain your engineering data for each project. Version and revision control, like EC and ECR process, can also be incorporated with SolidWorks PDM, and that is can be automatically done. And collaboration with the design team is very easy. There will be no data corruption or data loss is being produced by SolidWorks PDM. It is dedicatedly developed by SolidWorks files, and powerful search tools will give you the right file with a minimal time. Since we are having version control capability, you don't need to duplicate your files. You don't need to copy your files into PDM or any pen drive or hard disk. So there will be a elimination of duplication files if you are using SolidWorks PDM. And as I told that during that customization, I can have your electronic signature automatically stamping on your drawings while you are approving your files through the workflow. HTs are maintained and preserved for your future reference. Data is saved on your cloud, so single backup is more than enough. Though you are having 10 designers for your company, that 10 designers data is only stored on a single server, so single backup is more than enough, which is actually more relief to IT guys. And these are all the implementations we have done so far in Chennai and Coimbatore. So these are all our prestigious customers who are using SolidWorks PDM. This is for your reference. So these are the things that I have mainly thought of sharing with you on SolidWorks PDM. If you are having any queries, you can ask. So you can have our websites. You can check with my websites, company websites. If you are having any future requirements or current requirements on SolidWorks PDM needs, you can tap us. We will directly visit your premises, and we can give a specialized, customized demonstration to your company based on your requirements also. And thank you all. Thank you for your participation on this webinar. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Team, it's been a wonderful session. Very thank you for everyone who joined the session and weren't there. So it's been a great, I totally believe it would be a great session for you guys too. So I just want to conclude this meeting with one insight. Okay, so if you guys want to know even more about SolidWorks, I encourage you to check our website. So it is simtech.in. You can search us. It's very easy. So please come to us. Okay, so you can see all the products which we are selling, and what are the products in SolidWorks, and what are the cloud products available, what are the services we are into, and what are the certifications. If you are a beginner, or if you want to pursue any certifications, whatever kind of things, if you know any people who are interested to do certifications, anything, we can help on that front. And also we have a resource tab, so you guys, you can check this out. You have multiple amount of blogs and ample amount of blogs and simulations in any area: design, manufacturing, sales, marketing. So, and also in 2D also we have blogs for that, and we also have the product brochures and white papers for that. Anytime you are welcome to check all the products we do have for you. It acts like a library. Whatever part, if you want to look for simulation, you can go and check the white papers available in our website. And also, if you want to check your system requirements for the SolidWorks software usage, you are welcome to check through the system requirements. It will definitely show the system requirements which is needed for the particular software. And also we invite you to check for the events page. We have multiple events happening in this quarter. There are seminars and webinars happening, and sometimes we will also be part of some trade shows. We'll mention that here. So you're totally welcome to check this out. And we have upcoming webinars on the month of May and June. You're welcome to register here. It's for free totally. And we do currently have some great offers going on. You can check our offers also here. So thank you once again, guys. I hope the session will be a great insight to you, and we will catch up soon in the next webinar. Have a good day. Bye.